I really do feel like that's both for business and for love. So good news there. The other thing that's happening right now is some kind of social setting. You could be meeting somebody or hanging out with somebody, maybe just having good conversation. I'm not saying that this is the person who's correlated to the new opportunity in love or business, but whatever outing that you're going to go on and have these conversations, it's definitely going to stir up the mind with new ideas and new belief systems, which is good. Yeah, it's like we've got two thought bubbles here. They're definitely, these conversations are making something known to you. Okay. Let's start at the rim. So we do have the knife placement, but it's not until the end of the month or into February, which does illustrate a separation. So I feel like since there's nothing right now, we're in separation right now. And then maybe something strikes at the end of, it could be like a week before the end of the month. In a week or two, something happens with this separation. It's not much though, and then you have another week of separation. And then we've got like a magical wand here. So through these separations, you're learning about your purpose, your worth. And then we have some heavier leaf placements coming through at the end of the month. And we do have a mushroom too. So mycelium network, that's telling me that there is communication by the end of the month or into February. Okay. We've got this little figure though, and they've got their head down. And it almost feels like there's like a sack over their head, like a sack of potatoes. They're just kind of really down, you know? And I feel like it's because we have communication, no communication, a little bit of communication, no communication. There's some breadcrumbing energy here. And it's making somebody feel really down and out by the end of the month. But into February, we have clear communication with this big mushroom because it's a big mushroom. You know, I don't want her knocking the cards over. All right, so we weren't making any progress currently towards success or growing our business ventures, but that does change. It's a small change into mid to end January, but then we really see a lot of progress coming in with a yellow canary. Does somebody have a yellow bird? We see like that energy flying through, and it stays like this bird is perched. So we love seeing that under the mountain placement for the end of the month or into February. So we've got a yellow bird perched in. That's showing me a lot of prosperity and progress towards, you know, this business venture or something coming in. You're not going to see much tangible progress towards this business venture right away, but the bird does cross over from the mountain range into the torch placement, and they drop a seed at the bottom of the mug under the torch into February. So yeah, this bird is eating. This bird is, you know, able to experience some prosperity and some abundance and nutrients from this success coming in. Like right now in January, you're not going to see much, but that's because if the business venture right now, currently in the second week of January has just begun, you're not really going to see the rewards, reap the rewards and the benefits from this until the end of the month into February. So that makes sense. There's not much, but I do have to mention it. We have a little bit of jealous energy under the snake in about 2 weeks. And there's a clam underneath the snake. So it's feeling very like, I don't know. Who's ever jealous feels like stuck in that kind of energy. Like they can't do much. This is all they can do. That's all a clam can do. So let them gossip. Let them stay in that snake jealous energy. Because this is all, well, that's it. That's all they're doing. They're not going to bother you whatsoever. You might hear about it towards the end of January, but I wouldn't pay any mind. Whew. What did I say about this fertile energy coming through in the future placement with the High Priestess and the pregnancy fairy coming in? And something with your health, right? So, don't think negatively about it. It's just something could arise that changes the status of your health, and that could be a pregnancy. And we have nothing for right now in all of January, but come February, we have these yellow flowers showing up, which is representative of this abundance and the growth underneath the fig, which is all about fertility. And there's a little seed in there. I'm going to say this. There's, so when you crack open an egg and you put it into the bowl or the pan and you see the little fuzzies, and sometimes there's even like a little black speck, that would have been what needed to be fertilized and then grown into the baby bird, right? That is there. So 100% that's confirming to me that someone is definitely getting pregnant in February. Congratulations, if you want it. And this is what I have to say. For those of you who don't want it, there is a second black speck that's larger outside of the yolk, and it's completely black. It doesn't look alive. So this could be a couple of things. This could be your choice to terminate this pregnancy. It could also be maybe a false alarm, like you thought you were, and then it doesn't hold, it doesn't take. Or, on the sadder end of the spectrum, it could be that you are pregnant in the beginning, but then it doesn't hold. So you end up miscarrying and this egg does die. So just be mindful. I always say, tune into what you truly desire. If you want a baby, then this is beautiful energy because there is a healthy, strong speck within that yolk, and that can be a vital, beautiful, healthy pregnancy. The other one, something could arise there, which makes sense with the health card coming up. I'll show you guys right there. You notice how one speck is inside the yolk and one is on the outside of it. So that's what I'm getting here. Okay. we have the apple placement into the end of February, end of January into February, beginning of February. There's tadpole energy. And there's wings here. So it's giving, you're on this brand new journey. You possibly could have just stepped onto this path towards bettering yourself in all different realms. You know, with the apple, it could be getting your diet in check or a workout plan. You're recognizing that you want to take care of yourself, step into better health and a better mindset. So you have this tadpole energy here where you're just getting going. You're just starting this growth period and it's beautiful. And with the two wings, you're going to take off. This is going to help you really transform. Okay, there's not much under the church. There's one little single leaf, and I will say that it's in the exact shape of an IUD. So ladies, if you didn't want the commitment of because the church placement could be a commitment of some kind, whether it be spiritually or physically towards a marriage or having a kid, any kind of commitment towards, you know, yourself or somebody else, then this IUD should be placed and implanted in December, which would put you 2 to 3 weeks, January, which would put you 2 to 3 weeks before this pregnancy happens. So just be mindful. If you don't want that baby, the IUD is put into place 2 weeks prior, by the end of January. Okay. Then let's continue. We have more opportunity in this love and business coming strongly through from like the 17th onward, because we have a horse here, like it's a clear horse, which is the fire horse energy happening, I believe. Don't hold me to this, but I believe it's on the 17th and forward. We're stepping into the fire horse energy. Maybe it's the 20th something, but nevertheless, we're stepping into it. You're doing a balancing act. There's a snail. So it feels like slow progress, doing hard work, carrying a wand, which represents, or like a log, carrying that hard work, but it's your passion, it's your purpose. So it's slow moving energy that's doing this diligence. And then there's multiple rocks and heavier things like piled up on top of this poor little snail moving through. So it's not going to feel like this opportunity comes to you easily. It's going to come in slow and it's going to require work. But I feel like as soon as this starts moving, then we've got the fire horse right underneath, like literally right underneath. So things move fast into February, which is beautiful, towards both of these new opportunities. This business venture that was happening. Oh, I'm holding the card. Oh! And of course I drop it. See, that's how fast it's gonna. Here. And what was it? And the Ace of Wands. With this, see, you've definitely got a new project, a new business opportunity. And where was it? It's in love and business. So I don't drop that. Let's put this all together. we see what's going on here? This just means you've got a really good opportunity coming in with money and love. Or it could just be some fun. Doesn't have to be love, love. I think it is more fun. But let's see. Let's keep going. So yeah, this fire horse is coming strong into February. And you're putting yourself out there. Like, we have a lot of this fan energy coming in all of this month. At the end of this month, it's like you're putting yourself out there, getting a lot of recognition, meeting a lot of new people, doing social gatherings. There's a huge social gathering where you're kind of just a social butterfly. We've got a few butterflies here. We've got a swan hugging a wand. So there's this beautiful, elegant energy surrounding your purpose, your passion, into the second month. This is gorgeous. Not much coming in for love. You do have, I believe it's this date that you're going to go on, because it's crossing over into the fan energy. So you're going to be going out, having a little bit of fun date night in this month. And then next month, it's only coming in, some kind of affection or emotions are coming in at the very end of February. And we have this beautiful fish here. So Pisces energy coming up. It's one of those, like the fighter fish that are so elegant with their beautiful, long, flowy tails. And it's white and yellow. So it's very pure energy, very happy, pure energy. And we've got a bunny at the end of the month, at the end of February as well. There's one major challenge, or it could be kind of just like a dark cloud over a situation into early February. But then it dissipates, it does disappear. And then we have little small challenges that come up for you correlated to Saturn energy in the end of February. And that's all about like something of value is lost, or having to release something to let go of this burden, this challenge. We don't have much Venus energy coming in, but there is some kind of attraction. I think it is correlated to this date. And it is correlated to healing. So just like putting yourself out there again, that's going to allow you to open up and just recognize that you can still be appreciated and love yourself and not have to fully be in love, right? There's a huge new beginning. Definitely huge. A lot of abundance and prosperity. It's coming in from an outside source with the sun coming through. So I really feel like this business venture is going to take off for you. We have a shark tooth over the star placement. So shark's teeth are rare, right? You find them, it's very rare to find them on the shore, unless you're in one of those parts of the beach, like one of those beaches that they're known for it. But to have that over the star placement, it's strong healing energy. It's also very, a rare wish is coming through. You know, this wish is being fulfilled that you've had for quite a while. You're getting recognized. People are going to see you. We have heavy crescent moon energy. People are seeing you step into these new shoes. Like there's a shoe here they like this business you. You're very professional and putting yourself out there. A little bit of Mars energy, but I'm feeling like it's not conflict related, that it's more so action oriented. Like you've got to, it crosses over into the stars. So you have to like put action towards your fulfilling your goals and to making them prosperous. And then there is a lot of heavy good luck energy with the 4-leaf clover. it's not just energy that like comes to you and feels like great luck. You're gonna again have to put a little bit work towards it because it's this external energy outside of the clover, but it crosses over into this healing and this wish fulfillment coming in. So you're getting a wish. You're definitely healing from the past. It doesn't seem like good luck in the beginning, but it is. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this resonated. Again, this is my channel, Pure Premonitions. My name's Kat. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.